There's no real war on drugs. That's a claim, because drugs are coming into this country every day, and they find their way into the black community. Our young black men are being socially engineered because there are no jobs for them, and the school system has failed us. So our young black men find that the only way they can get some of the material things that they see on television is that they must engage in some form of behavior that goes counter to the law of the society. This is purposely done because prison now is big business. And so I read recently, and I'm going to take a little time on this question, that you know that the prison industrial complex is now on the stock market, and privatizing the prison industry is going on as we speak. People don't build hotels if you don't expect occupancy, and people don't build prisons unless you expect people to fill those prisons. Well, I read recently that a conference took place in Los Angeles, California, outside the Los Angeles, in a rich man's house. And all record executives were invited to this home. And in that home were people who were representatives of the prison industry. And the theme was, we have to change this edutainment to gangster rap. and buy some bling bling. So the same record executive, he sends you, he don't send you, but he herds you to his brother who's in the diamond business or in the gold business. And then you come back among your people showing them, I made it now. But how did you make it? You made it by degrading yourself and degrading your women and saying things that promote a gangster lifestyle. And then you get busted and the jails are full. Tupac is dead. Biggie Small is dead. So many wonderful artists are now dead, gone, as Michael Jackson said, gone too soon. So be careful, my dear brothers and sisters who rap. And I think if we stand up to these record executives, and we're not going to degrade our women, we're not going to degrade ourselves. And if you walk out on them, they're not going to make any money. And if we as a people decide to resist Satan, the Bible says resist that devil and he'll flee from you.
Our next question is also from...
I'm sorry that I took so long on that answer.
Brother Minister. The next question is from another rapper who is currently incarcerated that he sent via email as well. He says, hate, jealousy, and negativity are at an all-time high, especially within the black community. How do we refocus this energy to be positive, both from the perspective of one who is angry, the hater, and the one who is constantly judged by others and hated on?
If you have a new idea will create a new mind and a new vision. The only reason we stay in that box is because you haven't met an idea that would change your focus. But once you get a principle that will change your focus and give you a new vision, then what comes out of your mouth will reflect the state of your mind. So of course, envy and jealousy is in every field of human endeavor. But to the haters, to the envious one, you know, when you envy a person for the gift that they have, you're actually showing hatred toward God. For God is the one who gives all of us our gifts. And the more you focus on somebody else's gift, you miss the gift that God gave you. And when you find your gift and develop your gift and use it to the best of your ability, then there's no room in your heart for envy or jealousy of your brother or your sister because they're being successful with their gift.
And staying in hip-hop, we have another question from a New Orleans rapper, BG. He sent it to us via email, and he asks, what is the best way for me to reach back and help the next generation? What worked and didn't work for your generation in trying to help the next generation?
The best way to influence those that come after you is to be the best example that you can be, so that they have a model to look at. Why do people 2,000 years after Jesus and 1,400 years after Muhammad and 4,000 years after Moses and 5,000 years after Abraham, why do we look at them? Why do we read their words and honor them even though they've been dead a long, long time? It's because the life that they lived, the example that they gave to us, is a principled life that never dies. So in every generation, if you want to influence those coming behind you, be what you teach, live what you say, and then others will follow your example.
This next question comes to us from Ottawa, Canada, from Leon via Facebook. The Nation of Islam played a vital role in hip-hop's golden era. What is our role in hip-hop's rebirth?
There's water that falls from the clouds to the earth, and when the water touches the earth, the dirt of the earth mixes with the water. But the sun draws that water up from the earth's surface, and the higher that water goes, it becomes purified. Then it forms clouds, and then it rains back to the earth. What you need in your life, dear rapper, is the light of truth, the light of God. And once that light shines on your mind, then your words will reflect that light. And the golden era of rap was when rap had meaning to educate the people who are listening to it. Go back and find the light of truth in your life and the principles of that truth, and then bring that in your rap, and the golden age of rap will return again.
Okay. Now, brother